Hello everyone! Today we are going ahead and doing a speed creator sim video for a sim that I'm going ahead and making for a new series on the channel. First of all, how did we enjoy the new intro? I hope you like the new little visuals and audio, and stick around for the end for a new outro, like a new end screen and new audio there as well as checking out the new channel art that hopefully should be up soon as well. Sometimes that can take a little while to show up, but should be up soon, so I hope you're all enjoying that. But this is the first video coming out with all the new channel art and intro and outro and music and new style of everything. So I hope that you're enjoying that and that it's a nice fresh change. But today, for this video, we're going ahead and making a sim called Paige Daly. She is the sim that I'm going to be doing a series with, just like a let's play, playing with her as a sim in The Sims 4 for the year of 2022. maybe further after that, we'll see how we go. But my intention with her, Paige Daly, is to play with her almost on a day-to-day basis. I considered doing like daily videos where we play one Sims day in The Sims each day of the year, but it just isn't really possible because The Sims settings, I'm sure there's a mod, but The Sims settings only allow you to do 28-day seasons. So that's only like enough for one video a month in each season. I don't know, you probably know what I mean, but what I've done is I've gone ahead and made the seasons as long as possible, so 28 days per season, and I've started her out in summer because that's what it is here in Australia where I live. If you don't know, I'm Australian. And basically it'll be following the year in the year, if that makes sense, but not videos every day. And I know the days don't perfectly align, so it's kind of like, use your imagination, but it's like that with every Sim series, so get a little bit creative with it. But essentially I'll be logging on, maybe uploading a couple of videos a week depending on how we go for timing, and I want the series to align with events occurring in real time in real life. So my idea behind this is, for a lot of people in the world, I feel like they only really get the perception of like annual holidays or annual events from the perspective of like American, like from the USA perspective. And that is a big chunk of my audience from the United States. So that's all well and good, and I enjoy that, but I really think there is such a stark difference between the way that things are celebrated in the States and how they are celebrated in Australia and how the years go. And just thinking, like, to me, I think of Halloween and I think of autumn, or as people in the USA would call it, fall. I think of, autumn leaves and all that kind of stuff. But for us, Halloween occurs in springtime, and then vice versa for Easter. When I think of Easter, I think of springtime and flowers and blossoming and but Easter often occurs in autumn for us, so it's kind of reversed. And I just feel like we see so often it only being portrayed from one hemisphere, from one country, from one particular area of that country even, probably. So I just wanted to play through a year celebrating the holidays that are typically, from my perspective, this is a very subjective experience, of course, only from what I experienced growing up and experiencing now. From my perspective as an Australian, the year-to-year holidays and events and just life, So if you're in America, you'll be watching and it will be like summertime for Christmas, and you'll feel so upside down, and you'll get to feel what we feel all the time watching Christmas holiday movies and it's snowing, and I've like never seen snow in my life, so it's really trippy. But basically that's my idea with this series, just playing like really casual, just playing The Sims, but having the underlying tone of like our holidays matching up with theirs. And I also wanted to do that because I know a lot of people use Sims as like escapism, to escape from real life, and especially with the state of our unprecedented world at the moment, I know that some people definitely want to just hop on YouTube and watch a video and just kind of feel like things are somewhat normal, and just be able to watch like somebody opening presents on Christmas morning or going for an Easter egg hunt or something like that, and sometimes logging on and seeing other people do it, even if it's virtual in The Sims, can just feel like you have a sense of that holiday and you have a sense of family and belonging and whatnot. And I know I really appreciate watching like Americans do Vlogmas leading up to Christmas, because in Australia December is very hot. The couple weeks leading up to Christmas is boiling and nobody wants to be outside singing carols and I don't know, whatever else you do, sledding through the snow. We don't have snow. Like, Christmas is just very different here, so it's always nice to get to experience or get a glimpse of what other people experience for holidays such as Christmas and New Year's, and look at all the different traditions that different people have and appreciate them. Even if you don't celebrate them yourselves, you can still appreciate from afar and acknowledge that everyone does things a little bit differently. So that's kind of what I wanted to show here with Paige. I'm envisioning, I asked a poll on Twitter, like, you know, obviously Paige doesn't have any family in the game, so we're envisioning that she's just run away from home. You know, she didn't enjoy her family life and she just got up and moved to a different country, and that is in the game. It's San Myshuno, but we're going to pretend that it's some Australian city, and she's moving there for the first time to live there and experience all these holidays from the perspective of Australia and see how that goes. But she's going to eventually get a roommate, I imagine. Tomorrow you'll go ahead and see her build video, and I'll talk a little bit more about like the logistics of that. But I kind of want to upload like a video and then wait a couple of days so I can get feedback and then implement it and play along with you guys as the seasons go. So right now it's summer in Australia, it's December, so I'm going to be playing with her a little bit, have her experience New Year's, and then I hope to post the first video the first day of 2022 on New Year's Day and go from there. So look forward to that. But just a brief overview of Paige. I think she might want to go to university. She's definitely got that aspiration there. She's family orientated, a bit of a geek and adventurous, and I really love her style and her outfits. She definitely looks like a young girl who goes to university in Australia. That was kind of the vibe I was going for. But yeah, I think she's going to have to get a roommate. We're going to try and get her into university and do some studying. And obviously things won't line up perfectly with real life. Like, obviously Sims age differently. I have the lifespan on long, but still, like, obviously 1 year in real life does not equate to 1 year in The Sims. It just doesn't match up. So we'll have to use our creativity and our imagination a little bit here and there. But anyway, that kind of brings us to the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and leave a comment and subscribe so you see future videos. Alrighty then, see you soon.